globalization is a process by which economies around the world are increasingly being integrated to trade, labor, and financial flows. Over the past few decades, Singapore enjoyed fast economic growth to attracting large amounts of direct and foreign investments and also skilled foreign talents. However, this may not be the case in the future with the emergence of competitors like China and India. One important aspect of globalization is the trend of companies relocating their operations to other economies. They are in search of cheaper pools of labor and lower cost facilities. Many multinational corporations move out of Singapore for places like China and Indonesia due to the high cost of production here in Singapore, in search for cheaper labor production. This is due to the soaring land prices in Singapore and the locals' demand for higher pay. So, how can Singapore stay competitive and relevant in a globalizing world?
To stay competitive, Singaporeans must upgrade themselves constantly to overcome obstacles in acquiring new knowledge, skills, and to keep themselves updated of the latest change in the world. It will be good if the Singapore government can implement more schemes like the Workfare Training Scheme to encourage Singaporeans to upgrade themselves by subsidizing the training fees.
Singapore must not only keep up with the competition, but also forge ahead and lead the rest. Instead of trying to challenge our global competitors in terms of lowering the cost of production, Singapore can provide high value-added services. This can be done so by focusing on quality rather than lowering the cost. The key to stay ahead is innovation and development. Singapore has enhanced its research and development in many aspects. Singapore is the first country to develop the new water technology, and it also possesses the tallest flyer in the world, the Singapore Flyer.
Singapore can encourage entrepreneurship by reforming its enterprise law, which is the replacement of case-by-case discretionary approval of new enterprises with streamlined registration procedures. This can make registration of new enterprises easier, faster, and cheaper. They can also allow a broader scope of business activity per license and more relaxed capital requirements to start a business.
To offer high value-added services, Singapore has to have a good education system to prepare the younger generations of Singaporeans for the future job demand. This can be done so by offering good quality tertiary education in Singapore.
And exercise the use of patents to effectively encourage entrepreneurship, which is the core source of wealth created in many economic sectors. The use of patents can effectively boost the creativity of Singaporeans, which is essential to the creation of new technology.
Singapore can stay competitive and relevant in a globalizing world by forging ahead of others. Singapore should not only keep up with the competition, but also must develop its own innovative pool of talents